Yes.
It seems like the charges keeps coming one after the other. So tell us what's the particulars of this particular issue brought before the vacation judge today?
My issue with the Nigerian ruling elite started in 1989 when I arrived in University of Lagos as a freshman. And incidentally, it was the same year the current IGP of police entered the police force. So I think his orientation must have been about me. But it is because over these years, some 35 to 36 years now, I have vehemently opposed bad governance. I've vehemently opposed any traditional corruption in our system, oppression, and the violation of the dignity and the rights of our people. That is simply the reason. So they placed a target on my back since then, and everybody just would come and fulfill their own part of the bargain, which is to persecute, to harass, intimidate, and torture me. And that is a continuation that you saw today. And as it is typical, whenever we appear in these cases, the excuses keep flowing. Oh, we have never been able to serve. We don't know where the weaknesses are. We don't have our paperwork. The height of it, of course, was in 2019 when I was charged for treason, which typically carried a death penalty by the Buhari regime, the now extinct Buhari regime. So I'm just explaining to those who might have just heard about this for the first time that this persecution is historical. And today we are only witnessing that history. But I can guarantee you that these guys will be defeated and disgraced. It's just a matter of time. I've made myself available to answer to all their charges, but I also made myself available to throw my life on the line to ensure that my convictions are not tampered with, and that nobody in this country is subjected to this level of degradation that we have had to go through. The issues shouldn't have been me. The issue should have been how to secure the country, Nigeria, in a time of insecurity. It should have been about fighting hunger and starvation. It should have been about dignity of workers. There's a lot of problems, including some 200 people were killed in Benue a few weeks ago. The president traveled there. Those who were arrested have not even been brought before a vacation judge yet. But because I stood on the side of serving and retired policemen, led them in a protest, these charges were brought against me. So, just so that I can make your work easy, there will be more. And I'm always ready. So you just have to wait for the date and find out when next sowore will be charged for another bogus, foolish, the most inept, frivolous, the most adequately stupid charge. And if it is not carried by the IG, it might be the DSS, it might be the Civil Defense, Boy Scout, anybody can charge me for Boys Brigade. Or maybe there are even vigilantes, yes, that have been. But on a serious note, we remain committed to that cause of revolution. Revolution now.
You've had a long, fractured relationship with the police in Nigeria. This time, they're alleging forgery of police internal memo, defamation, among others. Are you guilty as charged? Or?
Well, so one of the things that was very bizarre today was that in the charges, they allege no defamation in the three-count charge amended as was presented in court. But in the body of evidence, I think they forgot one of the witnesses who was a police officer who was a PSO to the IGP, one Bukola Kuti, who allegedly was accused of being a mistress to the IGP and was unduly promoted, provided handwritten statements that did not allege forgery, report alleged that I accused her of being IG's girlfriend. But when you go back to the allegations or the three-count charge, there's nothing like that. But I think they were just so much in a hurry, they had to just put something together. So it is the nature of the incompetence at the highest level of the police force.
I am not saying nobody should not be charged to court if the need arises. But in all of this, if we have to be sincere to ourselves, don't you think this is a distraction? Insecurity is bedeviling Nigeria as a nation. Kidnapping here and there. Herdsmen buying people on a daily basis. Even top security chiefs have testified to the fact that the security men we have in Nigeria can't curtail every insecurity we are facing as a nation, that there's need for us to provide security by ourselves. Yet, Inspector General of Police have not seen the need to play more emphasis on the need to make sure that security is being provided to the average Nigerians. Instead, sowore today, sowore tomorrow. Is this the main purpose why you are there in office? All this while, Dankode trucks have been buying people on a daily basis. People have been kidnapped. No official statement from the Nigeria Police Force. But if Sowore or every other persons out there demanding justice should speak, the next thing we are going to hear is you replying them either through your PRO or any of the agencies that is answerable to you. It is shameful that police are supposed to be more focused in terms of giving us that security we wholeheartedly demands from you, is now going to court on a regular basis. Every frivolities, every issues that ought not to bother on Nigerians are now taken so seriously. Why the main purpose, why they are in office, are being neglected. Anyway, whatever you think, drop your comment in the comment section once again. Share and follow the page. For the record, once again, Sowore not be the problem. The guy is just trying to lend his voice in making sure that Nigeria is better for all Nigerians to listen. Now, see the complete video and drop your comment in the comment section. What do you feel about the entire charade?
As usual, the police IG and his stooges came to court today to waste our time, taxpayers' money, and to embark on frivolities and waste of treasured taxpayers' money. In continuation of the charade that they've started against Mr. Sowore since 1989, they filed a 3-count amended charge accusing Mr. Sowore of publishing a police wireless report. But principally, the major grounds of the police IG was the protests that Mr. Sowore and some retired police officers held in demanding for better welfare for the Nigerian police force. They also accused him of making publications about, in quotes, the mistress of the IG. There were 3-count charges filed by officers and lawyers in the office of the IG. We have informed them that those charges are incompetent. The charges are unlawful, and they are just mere attempts at wasting our time, their time, and more importantly, taxpayers' money on frivolities. We filed an objection where we have informed the police IG that the police IG has no power under the Police Act of 2020 to use its office to fight for personal vendetta. The petitioner, the nominal complainant in this 3-count charge that we came to court for today is Yemisi Kuti, the alleged mistress of the police IG. She is a principal staff to the IG and an officer in the Nigerian Police Force. The Police Act clearly forbids any police officer, an officer who uses the instrumentalities of his office to pursue and prosecute personal grievances, that such an officer must be recommended to the appropriate authority for sanction, because such an act is an act of indiscipline that violates the police code. So we are urging the court to mandate the lawyer of the police force, who is also a police officer, to recommend to the appropriate authority, to recommend that both Fola Kuti, James Kuti, the IG, and other officers in the police force who have abused these particular provisions that we have accentuated in the charge, that such officers must be recommended for appropriate disciplinary actions. This is what we're asking the court, and this is what the law requires of his lordship. We thank you, lordship.
I also want to go ahead.
Yes, it's also very important to note that there are two defendants in this matter. There are two defendants. Omoyele Sowore was charged with Sahara reporters. And this is where the issue of obligation comes in for the press and all of us. And here I'm telling you, as a matter of fact and as a matter of history, that the struggle between power and liberty is what you are seeing today in this kind of charge. The allegations of forging police wireless message, we have to examine it. Let us examine it as citizens. Police wireless message, what the police are after is not whether a substantive crime has been committed, but because they believed an internal document of the police was able to escape their custody, and it was able to get to the public before they knew it, and they arranged Sahara reporters. If Omoyele Sowore had worked in conjunction with any other press platform like Channels, AIT, TVC, Premium Times, the same way they were brought that press platform to court today. And we are saying that the press have a role to play. There is no crime in this matter. There is no crime. There is no crime. When you see crime, you know one. They have brought this matter before a vacation. What is the urgency in bringing this matter before a vacation judge? That somebody published a police wireless message. They have brought it before a vacation judge for you to see the urgency of the institution, the authorities, to make sure that the public, they have no say in how this country is governed. And if we begin to fight without the press, then we will not be complete. The press collaborates with this struggle because you cannot see it as this is not there's no criminal matter here. It's a matter of history and the people. It's a matter of powers that be and liberty of the people. The more you see it that way, the more you realize your obligation. If the press collaborates with the people, we are complete. If we don't collaborate with us, we are finished. Yes, if we collaborate with us and we don't see it rightly, we are completely finished. We are completely finished. If we collaborate with us and we compromise, then we are finished, completely finished. Be with us, be with the people, and at the end of the day, I am telling you, they have not been able to serve Sahara reporters. That is the problem they have now. How can you charge a Sahara reporter in the United States, in Nigeria, and you want to serve Sahara reporter by publishing it in local newspaper? Let us look at this. Is it reasonable? But there's another of course. But that other will be challenged. Yes, that will be challenged. Yes, my name is Tokwe Timoko.
So I also want to make a few clarifications about where we stand and why we are here, and I'll round up. The IGP of police, upon releasing me last week, sent his emissaries to me that he would like to meet with me on 2 occasions. They suggested that if I meet with the IG, there will be peace. And I outrightly rejected any form of formal or informal meeting with the IGP.
We don't meet with oppressors.
So, and that angered the IGP that who is sowore to say he will not come and meet with him.
Who is the IGP?
I also want you to know that I did not reject a meeting with him because I feel that it's inconvenient. But the moment I meet with him, I would have legalized his position as a subsisting IGP of police. I do not believe, and I've stated it publicly, and he has filed a charge against me before another judge in this court that I called him an illegal IG. They seized my passport based upon that. When we went before the judge 2 days ago downstairs to ask for my passport, he said there's no urgency in requesting for my passport. He's a vacation judge. But you can see another vacation judge. There are only 2 vacation judges in this court. They are not handling any other case but sowore's cases. He gave short adjournments, but the judge downstairs says it's not urgent to give you your passport. But the one here says it is urgent to try you for an offense that does not even exist. I've read the charges. I don't need to tell you that they are the most foolish charges. Anybody who had designed those charges ought to be purged from the police. He should not be a lawyer. It's not worth the certificate that he got from the law school. But it doesn't matter. When you are dealing with kangaroo systems, charges will stick, whether they are written by mechanics or lawyers. That is how the systems are designed. I also want to inform people here with Sorika. This is the 4th time I've been charged by the same police force in the last 3 or 4 years. During Buhari's time, Buhari charged me for cyber crime. They had come and withdraw it and treason. Under this Egbeto Kone is the 3rd charge. There's another one subsisting over calling him illegal IG. There's a subsisting charge. The FCT command filed on behalf of Neduwoko that we haven't even reached arraignment, and it's been existing since 2022. And I'm sure, so that you know, that they are planning another charge because they also came here yesterday to request to have my bank accounts given to the IGP. There is no reason to give my bank accounts to the IGP, but you know, there is a Yoruba saying that the flies are feasting on the wound of a madman. When the madman starts eating the flies, nobody should say he's mad. Thank you very much.
We came here to support the real Nigeria. For sure, the real Nigeria, and nobody will intimidate him. Let me refer to our former president, Olusegun Obasanjo. He says that if head rotten, the body becomes useless. Now, I'm still referring another issue again from former governor of Lagos State, Michael Omotosho. He says that if we are fighting for a cause and we are not ready to die on the cause, if need be, we are not serious. Let the message should go to the general police that they will not leave him alone. We are strongly behind him. Filing the suit against this man, there's a lot of armed robber criminals within themselves. None of them will be charged to court. Rather than they get a vacation to abroad. We are here to die. The retired police officer, we are here. They have been sending agents, DG, that will going all around in the name of how they can compromise, but we have already said no. What we needed is that police must get out of CPS.